Okay, so you want to move a house around. So I have this right here that I just like put this together and like, nothing fancy. This is just for the tutorial video. Like, I don't actually build houses like this. Well, maybe a little bit, but not usually tiny ass house that just has 2, 3 rooms. But um, yeah, this is just a tiny little house I did for the tutorial here. But yeah, so if you want to move your house, I guess it also depends on how big your lot is and how big your house is, because if you have a giant house on a tiny lot, you're not really going to be able to move it very much. You're probably going to be able to move it like two blocks over or something like that, maybe, depending on how big your house is. Or if your house is tiny like this, then you can move it across the entire lot. Um, but yeah, if you're just normally on the mouse thing up here, then you can only select one room at a time. And you can't really move your entire house here all that much. So this is the first one. There's also another thing that I think people could interpret this question. So if you need the other thing first, like if you're looking for this tutorial, then keep watching this part. But if you're looking for the other version, then um, go to the other half of this video or whatever. There should be timestamps if you need the other tutorial, because there's a couple different ways I think this question could be interpreted. But yeah, so the first tutorial here is if you click on these arrow buttons here, the four-way arrow button thing up here, then this will drop down. You can move lot, which I don't really know what, like, can we go to, I don't, like, I don't know. I don't think this really does anything. Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Maybe I have to go to a different thing, because when I do that, it doesn't do anything. But if you want to just move the house itself, then it'll give you this option where it selects every room. And this is really helpful if you have a lot of rooms and you have a lot of stuff going on and whatever, and you don't want to have to just move one room by one room. Like, you don't want to move, you don't want to have to move every single room and try to line them up perfectly again and whatever, all that shit. So then you just go to the arrows and then click the other 4 arrows and then you can move around. Obviously you can't put it on the very edge of the property because that doesn't work, but you can put it anywhere in the middle of the line there. Like, you have the property line, but then you have the actual build line, which is, there's a gap between your lot and, you know, the rest of everything. But then, yeah, you just put it down somewhere else. You can also rotate it around and, you know, change which way it's facing. So, yeah, that's kind of how you move that around. And if you want to get out of this, you just click that again and then click the mouse, the move house out thing, and then there it's in a different spot. um, and then if you're talking about the different thing, you go outside of build mode and then you go over to your Sims phone. And there's like all sorts of things that you can do. But what you want to do is, which one is it? You want to go to the travel, which is green with a car, and it has an arrow in front of the car. And then you can click Move Household. Now, if I had multiple Sims here, I could do Split from Household if you want just one or a select few Sims to go, and then you can leave someone else behind here at this household and then do whatever. And then you can go back and forth between households if you want to. Or you could just leave the other sim to just do whatever the fuck they want, because, maybe you want to play as this one main sim, but you want to move to a different household and you don't care about another sim, and you just leave them behind at this old house and then you move to a different house. But I don't have multiple sims here, I just have this one, so I just have the move household option. I don't have the split from household option. But yeah, if you move household, Your sim will take out their phone, whichever sim you were on that did this. Your sim will take out their phone and they'll do a little thing. It'll just take a moment for them to do that. And then the game will load and it'll give you a different lot to go on. So I started here, I could move over here, or if I don't want to stay in this like area, this world, I can select a different world and I can go to this other world and select a different lot. I could go to a bigger lot, I could go to a smaller lot, you know, something like that if I really wanted to, but for the sake of the tutorial, I'm not gonna click on anything because I know, like, you know, whenever you select a new lot, I'm sure you guys know, like, whenever you start a new game and then it gives you the option to pick something, you know, I'm sure you know how that works if you've been playing for, you know, if you already made a household and then you like already loaded up the game, I'm sure you already know what that is. Your sim will just spawn outside the lot, in front of the lot, and then you can build a new house if you want to, or build some other type of thing. And yeah, so I don't need to select a new lot. And if you don't want to, you can cancel moving, or you can go back to the world thing and select a different place or whatever. I'm gonna hit cancel for if you messed up, you can hit cancel. There's the X button down there if you don't want to. But yeah, um, if you wanna do that, you just yeah, move household, whatever, and then you can do all sorts of other things on your Sims phone if you need to. Too. But yeah, anyways, those are the two ways you can move households. Like they're a bit different. You know, I just wanted to cover both in this video, depending on like, you know, what someone means. If you mean move the house in the lot or move like to a different house or a lot or something, you know, I guess it really depends on what you mean. So I put both tutorials there for either one, so I don't have to have two different videos. But yeah, anyways, I guess that's it for this video though, so bye.